When you feel confused about a conversation with somebody, about how to move a project forward with them, about a conversation with them, and the thoughts just keep going in your head and you don't have clarity of exactly what's going on, what to say, how to respond, what to do. It could mean that you're being too self-conscious and worried about how you appear. It could also mean that you're empathing what is going on for them and you're seeking how to interact with them based in the way that they're going to respond to in the best way. But if they are confused, if they are misaligned, if they're trying to put themselves in a position that isn't fully right for them, then you will also be confused and not clear if you're trying to base your actions on someone else. It's always that reminder to inner source and choose from our own self and our own feeling how we want to move forward. But I think that that sends a message about what is going on for someone else. For me, that usually becomes a message to just move in another direction, to drop that project with them, to transform the way that the relationship is going, because there's something misaligned. I like to look for where there's calmness, where there's contentment, where there's openness, where there's lightness, where there's clarity, where there's just clear direction, clear understanding, like knowing where there's movement of energy easily going forward. And when you don't feel that, that's when there's disturbance. That's when there isn't harmony. But when you do feel that, then there's a lot more in alignment moving together for that moment. And I want to be really productive and I want to have very harmonious relationships. So I'm always seeking what creates that clear, content, directive, moving energy. I used to get very caught up emotionally in a lot of situations. I'm a very strong empath. I really care about other people. I really feel them. And I could get caught up in those circles for a long time. And it would take time away from the work that I do. Of course, you've always seen me do so much because I have a lot of energy. So even if I kind of would get pulled back by my emotional reaction to something, I still had a lot more space that I could fill, right, to get things done. But now, as I'm seeing myself get less and less in those loops, overcome those loops more quickly, and understand that those loops actually mean that you should just move in another direction because this isn't working. You're never going to find the answer, when you're in a loop. That's a loop. There's something there that's just hamster on the hamster wheel, right? So we step off the hamster wheel by shifting directions. And I've noticed that with that, I have even more space to contribute to society, to create, to give, and to have beautiful relationships. And that's also why you see me putting out massive amounts of content because I'm just paying attention to what creates the easy, smooth, peaceful type of energy that I want moving forward. And you can consider for yourself what type of energy do you want and are you learning something by going through that loop? Are you enjoying the sense of emotions that arise out of it? Or would you rather not be in that loop and be focused elsewhere? And you'll naturally draw yourself at some point in the direction that feels right for you for that moment. Many blessings.